Okay, at least botanics, yes, yes. I mean, you can remember some names of scientists? Okay. Kızlar bir şeyler söyleyin. Just say something. About plants or treating some different diseases. Old Kazakh scientists.
ғалымдар туралы не білесіздер, мүмкін аттарын білетін шығарсыздар.
Ол портреттер туралы аты жазылған, соны ұмытып кеттім ғой сол.
Жоқ, not жоқ. There are. They can't. Oh, I want just one name. Just one name.
Just one name, we don't remember.
Look, this is the problem. As I told you, I was talking about the documentation. Whenever you are not write these things, it will be so bad. You know, their heritage, your history will go. This is so important. You must write. Of course, I am sure, because there are thousands of people lived here in this land, and those people get sick and treated themselves by some plants. There are no way. Therefore, there are some scientists. Please. You must be aware about that. Look, Muslims, after we talk about ancient times, we talk about Greeks, we talk about Christians, and then Muslims, when they came, they used a lot of plants. They get the information from China, India, and from the Greek. They use all this information in the treating in their treatment system or their medicine system. They used aloe vera, for example. They used curcuma, for example. They used a lot of plants. And, for example, cinnamon. I think you are using cinnamon. Tarçın, for example. Tarçın is one of the most great medicinal plants that's used by Chinese generally. Muslims also use it. You know, the difference in Muslim systems, Muslim scientific systems, they used low doses, not too much strong plants. For example, Chinese using strong plants, but Muslims using mild effect plants. Because, for example, we say zakum, it's so toxic plant that can be so harmful, but Muslims using mild effect plants. At 2002, WHO, World Health Organization, tried to make a definition to traditional medicine, because the problem here it's about legislation also. For example, some people using plant, but in illegal way. I can bring plants, for example, to Kazakhstan from China, from Russia, from other parts of the world, but not in legal way, and I prepare drugs or medications and give to people. It can be wrong, because the country or the authorities of the country must control everything, or the government must control the health system, because some of them can be harmless to the peoples. You know, let me explain to you. For example, when we collect plants, just think that my hand is a leaf of plant. It's when it's like when I'm trying to dry the plant, and it's be like this. And here there are some moisture. There are some fungi can be grown inside because the moisture, and this will produce aflatoxins. Aflatoxins, did you hear about? It's toxins. Aflatoxins can kill you. Therefore, it can be so dangerous, the plants, when it is not dried in good way. WHO said, look, that there are China medicine, there are India medicine, sorry, and they say that there are Unani medicine, Unani. When you hear Unani medicine, what do you think? You will think about Greece. No, frankly, it's meaning for the Muslim medicine. Unfortunately, here I think I disagree with WHO. Because when I ask them why you say Yunani medicine, not Muslim medicine, for example, they say because the origin is from Greek, from Greece. No, I don't agree, because Muslims do a lot of things in this. Of course, we are not talking about the religions, we are talking about the scientists here, like Ibn Sina and others, and new Western medicine that we are using today. We talk about Ibn Sina, Al-Qanun fi al-Tibb, but one of the most important person in this field also, he's called Ibn al-Baytar. Ibn al-Baytar, he's born at Spain, the new Spain, and he go to Morocco and then moved to Egypt, and until he visits Middle Asia, he studied and collected a lot of plants, and then he go back to Damascus at Syria, New Syria, and he died there. He have this book, The Collective in Plants that used as a medicine and as a food. It's so great. This is his status in Spain. He's one of the best scientists in this field. He talked about also more than 1,000 of plants that used to treating different diseases. After that time, after the Muslim empires got, how I can say, got down, again the Western culture start to grow, and you heard about Marco Polo and Vasco da Gama. All of them, they are try to do discovery, different parts of plants. Frankly, they discover to invade, make invasion. They just come to discover the place, and if they have too much resources, they can invade it. Portuguese and Spain, they invade, for example, South America. Do the European invade the other countries at the world? They collect the plant in botanical gardens. Look, one of the biggest botanical gardens is the Kew Botanical Garden in London. It's the biggest at the world. When I visit there, I have dual citizenship, Iraqi and Turkish citizenship. I born at Iraq. There are some plants that disappeared at Iraq. When I visit Kew here, I found them there. Iraqi plants. They have a section, Iraqi plants. They have the plants there. I don't know. Sometimes I think invasion is a good thing. Sometimes. Look, after Americans, Christopher Columbus discovered America. Also, they discovered another, like cacao and other plants. It's vanilla started using. Also, our big problem, tobacco. Yes, tobacco, by the way, is used by ancient Americans or Native Americans at the ceremonies, religious ceremonies, not for daily uses by some young peoples. Unfortunately, hope no one smoking here. Anyway, did you hear about malaria?
What did you hear about?
Malaria.
Yes.
What's malaria?
In Africa.
Not just Africa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mosquito.
Mosquito, yes. What's the name of the mosquito?
Malaria mosquito.
Yes, Anopheles. Its name Anopheles. And the parasite name Plasmodium. Can you say me what's the main feature for malaria? It's high temperature, fever. Okay. Million and million of people died by malaria, but at 17th century, the treatment discovered by people from South America. It's already discovered, but the Spanish invaders, they discovered by the chance. It's quinine. Quinine used for more than 100 years to treat malaria. There are so nice story about this. The leader there, the Spanish leader, his wife gets sick by malaria, and she was died. And he called the peoples, the locals there, and asked them, please help me, help my wife to not get died. And they bring this cinchona barks, and make some preparation and save the life of this lady. It was, therefore, said contest powder. Because this contest, this lady that's saved by the Americans, transported this powder from South America to Spain and other parts of Europe. Sorry, because some people say it's just a story and not true, but I think it's true. Anyway, we talk about Paracelsus. Paracelsus, he said that the similar thing can treat similar things. For example, if you have a problem in your kidney, maybe beans can help you because beans look like kidney. It's a theory by Paracelsus. It's Signature Doctrine. Say that similars treat similars. Look, for example, this plant can be treated liver, or this plant, that's so famous plant at Turkey, we use it for skin problems. But look, here like stings of the insects, they say that it can be used to treat stings of insects. Okay, the pharmaceutical forms can be simple, I mean can be infusion or decoction or macerations. That means so easy. If you want to prepare a simple extraction of plant, for example, you bring leaves and put it here and just shaking, it's extract. Whenever the color of the water is get changed because the plant, that means some materials gone from the plant to the water, and these materials can be used an extract. It can be useful or harmless or harm, I don't know, but it can be an extract. Sometimes, sorry, sometimes we can isolate some compounds from plants. Did you hear about Linnaeus, which his books Species Plantarium? Linnaeus. He's the founder, this guy, he's the founder of classification. Yes, Linnaeus. We say it in English, Linnaeus. Linnaeus said that we must do some classification. To study plants or animals, we must make classification. He do some groups of animals or organisms or living organisms. Two groups. Why? To be studied easily. And he used this it was polynomial system in the naming. It was so complex, but Linnaeus binomial system. That means the name of the organisms or the plants is consists of two sections. Look, for example, this is scientific name. This one, Morus, is species. It's genus, and Alba is species. Okay. All the scientific names is consist of two sections: genus and the species. Genus and species. Okay. Don't forget. And it's written italic when you are typing, but if you write by your hand, it will be like this. Two. Okay. Morus alba. Okay. Big, small. You cannot write italic by hand. It's not acceptable. Therefore, this is the scientific names. When we reach at this time, at 19th century, we started not using plants. We said that chemical compounds it's better, and synthetic drugs is stronger and better than plants. But at that time, we understand that there are many contradictions, many side effects of the plants, and we should go back again to plants. Therefore, it was a milestone or a big change in the history. Okay. Any question? Any comments? Please just do some comments until if it's in Kazakh, no problem. Nothing. You are not saying anything. I will continue. Look, we have the biggest problem in the field of the plant, medicinal plant is standardization. I will tell you in simple words what means standardization. For example, if I bring this plant or this plant from Kazakhstan and bring another plant from Turkey, the same plant, it's same or not? In the aspect of chemical content. Plant from Kazakhstan, plant from Turkey or from Russia. Okay? This is from Kazakhstan and this is from Russia. Is same or not?
Because
you say this not. How many students here say no? They are. And the others say yes, it's same. Not same. Of course, not same. Sorry.
Soil. Yes.
Soil, yes. What else?
Climate.
Just soil?
Climate.
Not? Ecology, yes. That means temperature and other things, light, everything. Okay. Yes, that's okay. The genetic, they can be the same species, but you say it as ecology and different climate, everything can change. Therefore, how I can understand which is best, this one or this one, this from Russia and this from Kazakhstan? I cannot understand. This is the problem of the plants. When you are using plants, sometimes you have same field, same plant. For example, this is a farm for medicinal plant. The plant there is different from plant there, here. Maybe this, for example, contain alkaloid more than this one because it gets more fertilizer, more air, more water, and this less. Therefore, the standardization is a big problem for the plants. To solve this problem, we must isolate the compounds, isolate the active compounds to choose this problem. Otherwise, you cannot say that two different plants give same effect. It's different. This is one of the biggest problems in this field. Okay. Now I will show you a book from at the beginning I told you from we are using at Turkey because we should use scientific books that is important for this field. Okay, let's to check the book together and to see the plants and some plants. Okay. If you have something to share with me, it will be so good. Look.
I don't have any new information for you.
No, it's about Kazakhstan. It will be new for me.
Everything about Kazakhstan?
Not everything, just plants. Yes. I don't interesting about other things. Look, we use this book so much at the university. Unfortunately, it's in Turkish. We used something as a food, something as spices, something in paint as a paint to clothes or to foods to give paint to the and some of them as a medicine, and some of them is using in magic. You understand? Some ladies using some plants, or did you hear about that? Yes, in magic we say büyü in Turkish. Büyü, büyü. That's they believe there are spirits and other things that they can do something. Yes, generally by lady. Yes, bad spirits, good spirits, and these things. Okay, let me show you some. And we have toxic plants. Yes, maybe some plants they are so toxic.